Always with those crimes in progress, huh? I'm going home. Hello everyone, I'm Perfetti. Welcome to a new episode of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Last time, bonus episode time, we read through pretty much the entirety of the social feed and also through the bios, which was the last thing that I did on the previous game as well. Today, we're back home.
I really need to sleep.
And we really should sleep. But first, hey. Play some of that. And also, hey TV.
Well, your old TV is gone, but never forgotten.
Thank you, Abuela. Now we can just hang all these out here, except it's not really all that safe because anyone can come through the fire escape at any given point, so we should definitely close the curtains or something of the sort. Apart from that, it's safe. We really are not concerned with Mom finding out anymore.
Quick nap.
Oh, remember, this is 4 weeks after the game ended, so I don't know how or why it's still winter break, but you know.
From Mom. It's a clue for a scavenger hunt. Dad and I used to do these. Did she make a new one?
Happy birthday, Miles. Ready for the best scavenger hunt ever? Here's the first clue. Facing the park with the world on our shoulders, we guard the next clue.
I'm gonna check this out. See what Mom put together.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and do that.
Should get out of here. Check out.
Natural History Museum postcard with the messages on the back and also an address, which would be dangerous.
Natural History Museum.
Let's go. That was a really quick stop back home, but, you know, helps us get ready, because now we're ready to go, right, Spider-Man?
Haven't been to the museum in forever. I think the last time was with Phin and Dad. Those trips were really fun. It's weird to think about now.
Going to the museum, there we go, yay, yay! Not really all that far away, it's right in front of Central Park. Excuse you. Gotta go fast.
Hey, Miles. I'm catching up on... yikes. A backlog after being away for a few weeks.
No rest for the Spider-Man?
Nope. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna be swinging behind you, constantly looking over your shoulder now that I'm back. I trust you. And I have some stuff I should take care of.
Like what? Can I help?
I need to find a job. Freelancing with the Bugle was great, but I'd like something steady.
Have you thought about teaching? You're pretty good at it.
Honestly, no. No. Maybe? I'll think about it. Call you soon.
Thank you, Pete.
Okay, Natural History Museum. Clue on the postcard said, facing the park with the world on our shoulders. We guard the next clue.
Guarding it? It's another postcard. Flip it.
This one's of the Empire State Building. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. There's a flash drive attached.
Hey, big man. Happy birthday.
Oh my God. Dad.
Scavenger hunt seemed like a fun way to celebrate 16. Tour down memory lane. Remember that summer you and Phin forced me to take you to the museum every weekend? Here's a secret. I love those trips. Used to be I felt guilty you didn't have any siblings. Things with your uncle are tough now. But I would have never made it to 18 without you. Anytime I'd see you with Phin, I'd feel less guilty. You have a sister. Her. With Phin, and now Genki, you'll always have family in your life. Love you lots, big man. See you at the next one.
If only you knew.
Wow. I haven't heard his voice in so long. I hope he left more messages with the rest of the scavenger hunt.
Hey, sleepyhead. Did you find my note?
Yeah. I followed the clue. We just heard Dad. Did you do all this?
Just the setup. Your dad made the clues last year. I know it's been tough since the move. Thought hearing from him could help.
It does. Gracias, ma.
De nada. Have fun with him. And remember, I'm here if you need me, Miles. You can tell me anything. Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Heads up. The underground and Roxxon
Oh,
are
come
trading
on.
shots near you.
Everything Roxxon property!
Guys. How about we all agree you're both wrong?
You guys really should stop doing this. Don't you think it's been long enough? Nope. Cat finisher. Hey, excuse you, you hit me during my finisher. That's not cool. Do not do that. Nope to you.
Got him. One street side shootout stopped. City protected.
Good. I think we're good. Alright, after stopping that crime, thank you very much. Not a lot of things are going to be happening apart from that. So I'm not going to stop at every single crime. This one was literally just on the way. So, decided to just stop it.
Hey y'all, it has been a good week for Harlem. Spider-Man stopped the Tinkerer, Rio Morales was elected to city council, Roxxon Plaza is closed for good, and Simon Krieger is in jail. Boo! Ha! Bonus, I passed my citizenship test with flying colors! Still love you, China. Gonna miss your candy. Okay, back to business. In an attempt to save face, Roxxon's board released all of Krieger's personal documents. Memos, emails, real ones. While I'm combing through those docs and...
Empire State.
Sorry, Danica.
Let's check the clue. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes.
High atop. Antennas.
Maybe the clue's about the binoculars on the observation platform.
So here. I'm sorry, excuse me. Has any of you seen some binoculars with a... Hey, here it is. Out of order. They're blind.
Modern Art Museum in Greenwich. I remember that place. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
5th grade field trip. Empire State Building. I chaperoned. Never agreed to wrangle a bus full of 10-year-olds, son. Took us 3 hours to get here. And when we did, who showed up? The webhead himself. Battling vulture. As soon as we stepped off the elevator, we had to turn right back around again and evacuate. You know what I remember most, though? You wanted to stay. Told me, Spider-Man needs our help, Dad. You're a born hero, Miles. Don't ever lose that fighting spirit. See you at the next one.
Born hero. Think I learned to be a hero from watching Dad. Miss him. Especially now.
That was really heartwarming, wasn't it? Sometimes it's the little things. But Jefferson really believed that Miles had the spirit of a hero. Like I said, if only he could see him now.
Okay, here's the Modern Art Museum. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
Oh, excuse you. Here. Don't forget to look up
Next clue.
above the fossil. The cat,
Looks like I'm
dude!
going to CODBs.
Cod bees.
Where money is king, you'll find great tunes hanging among the lights.
Had to practically drag you and Phin to the Modern Art Museum the first time we came. What do we care about splotchy paintings? But, the moment I knew. We had to show you kids that there were different ways of looking at the world. Sometimes, not every. When I saw you two in front of that psychedelic Angela Davis portrait, heads craned up and all, I knew you got it. All that orange and gold. Don't think you ever realized the world could look that way. That you could look that way. Like royalty. Glad to be making it this far. Let's say you do it for next time.
Phin and I talked about that trip for months afterwards. Mom and Dad really knew how to inspire.
How much would have been different if Dad was here? We could have seen Phin.
Listeners, you all know that I pride myself on truth, integrity, and facts. I've been tough on this new Spider-Man since the disaster on Braithwaite Bridge. For good reason. The kid screwed things up so bad, even the original model would have blushed redder than his costume. The classic, not that ugly new thing. But today was also that the city is rallying around this youngster and proclaiming him a hero. With an unstable energy source on the verge of wiping Harlem off the map, this youthful Spider reportedly stepped in and saved lives. Or at least that's what his supporters want us to think. The real truth is that none of this would have happened if he hadn't donned a ridiculous suit and started swinging willy-nilly around the city, performing reckless acts of violence.
I'm done with you.
Alright, CODBs. Let's hunt. Hanging among the lights. Here we go. Lobster Bill's. Dad's favorite restaurant. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal.
Spent half my youth at CODBs with your uncle. Every musician we loved played at this cramped little stage. Aaron even got up there once himself. Didn't do half bad either. When he finally told me about his night job, this is where he took me, to soften the blow. But a poisoning place for me. Never took it here because of it. I regret that. You'd love it. Just like I do. So, how about this? Find a show you want to see. Anything, my treat. Come out here and your old man will show you how he used to bust a move. Next clue's all yours, Miles.
Dad was gonna bring me to a show. Need a minute after hearing that.
Not only that, but you see how Jefferson Davis said he brought me here to soften the blow when I learned about his night job. He was planning on telling Miles too. A year ago.
You lost?
Lobster Bill's. Holy ground for Dad. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal. Pretty sure I know which monster he means.
Hello. A monster of a good meal.
Oh, here's the clue. Sheesh. Mom went off to know this place. The art space on the Upper East Side. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate.
Oh, Lobster Bill's. Home away from home. Always reminded me of your Graham's kitchen down south. Took your mom here on our first date. Just about every date after that. Even once when she was pregnant with you. And she went into labor right before this. I blame the peas and shrimp. She was less of a fan after that. But I'm not gonna lie, son. Some of those nights working late, oh yeah. I'm stopping in for some fried okra. Don't tell your mom.
Mom totally knew he was stopping here. Let him have his secret. They were a good team.
Sometimes you gotta let the other person just enjoy the things that they like, even if you don't. That is a good team.
Miles! I did it! I figured it out!
How to safely split an atom from the comfort of your own home?
That's next on my to-do list. No, speed nonagon! collision model is updated, projectile physics is fixed, frame rate stabilized. It's awesome now.
Which means I can play it?
It still needs textures. Sound effects, music, VO.
I'll write the music. I could probably do sound effects too.
First we improve and design our own spider suit. Now we build a mobile game empire? We're unstoppable.
Never doubted it. I'm not doing spider things. When I get home, I'll set up a task board, start tracking out sound effects you'll need. Ooh, and sketching out a score.
Yeah, woo! Can you feel that? That's me fist bumping you from afar. Later, dude.
Later, Genki.
There's the art space. Okay. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate. Next clue. Nice. Oh, CJ Walker Park. I know this place, up in Harlem. Beneath the hoop where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. Man, not ready for this to be over.
They say all good things must come to an end, though, Miles.
Middle school graduation. You and Phin joked it felt like a royal coronation when we saw the art stage. Your mom and I were so proud. Our son and our almost daughter graduating at the top of their class. I know it made you sad, both of you, go to different high schools. But Miles, I'll tell you, the friendships you make when you're young, the real ones, those last. You and Phin will find each other again. Maybe a few years down the line, maybe a few decades. One clue left. Bet you can't wait to get together.
Phin and I did find each other again. Just not the way Dad thought.
A lot of things could have been a lot different. Very, very different.
This is it, CJ Walker Park. Beneath the hoop, where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. Man, so many memories.
And so we come to the end. CJ Walker Park. Remember when we played ball here in the summers? Your uncle showed you how to take it to the rack. Well, I demonstrated how to throw it down with authority. Don't think I'll ever forget watching you and Phin trying to alley-oop to your mom. This place reminds me that as crazy as life gets, only one thing really matters. The people you love. You, your mom, Phin, Genki, even your uncle. Keep the folks you care about close to your heart, and you'll never go wrong. Happy birthday, big man. You are my reason for being brave.
Not ready for that.
Hey, Miles, what's up?
Hey, Mom. Just finished a scavenger hunt. Thank you so much for putting it together. For a little while, it was like he's back.
He never left me, hon. I love you.
I love you, Mom.
It always breaks me a little bit when I see that.
Hey, bro. I read MJ's front pager about some Karia.
Not while you were swinging, I hope. Sorry. Scolding mentor mode, downshifting. What did you think of the article?
The article was great. The pictures? Where'd they get this Peter Parker guy?
I'm sure MJ asks herself that all the time.
So how was the trip? Did you have the suit up while you were out there?
Nah. Sable handled it like a champ. Her and her wild pack. I mostly got to stand around taking pictures.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as a work trip can be.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling refreshed and ready to do some next-level Spider-Manning. And clean out the gutters at my house. Being a homeowner is glamorous, let me tell you.
Sounds like it. I'll let you go. Talk soon.
I know it's been a rough couple of years for everybody. I've lost family. during this big event. I know a lot of other people that have lost family throughout this. Be it because of the pandemic or because of pretty much anything else. It breaks me a little bit to see that. And to remember that we not always remember to appreciate those around us. Until it's too late. Until they're gone.
Voicemail. Number's blocked.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done, now that I'm serving time. I cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early, it's not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice. But I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Unc.
And just how Peter did in the previous game. Miles 2 has lost people. I thought it was the perfect time, after receiving that gift from Dad, to come and say hi, and also thank you.
Gonna make you proud.
I have one last thing to do before ending off the Let's Play completely, because of course, I always try to give you guys a guide for all trophies, and so far we've done great. I've shown you pretty much everything, every single one, but there's one thing that we didn't do beforehand, and I kind of want to do that now. The easiest way possible is going to be to go to this one from Roxanne's, left east. We're going to go to this one, and we're going to clear it all without being detected, meaning that we're going to be using our stealth a lot. We're not going to be going into conflict directly with all these beeps. We're going to redo it, and we're going to clear it completely without being noticed. That is exactly what we have to do. That is just what I will try to do. But to redo them, you have to come over here to this little circle. And then you'll get asked, do you want to do it again? Yes, we do.
If Newform was as volatile as people were worried about, wouldn't the labs have exploded by now? The plaza didn't explode, it just kind of collapsed.
Now, I got the message of the day out of the way. So, what I can do right now, more than anything else, is talk a little bit more about the game, the project, and all the things we did all throughout. Let me be completely honest with you guys. I love this game. I absolutely adored it. It feels a lot smaller scale than the previous one, and they did fix a lot of the troubles that I thought the previous one had. A lot of the problems that were more like, this is a little bit too big scale for a first game. It feels really good, but at the same time, I wish that there wasn't so much crime and stuff. And they did fix a lot of the problems that I had with the game. Specifically speaking about how many of the different things, of the crimes specifically, needed to be replayed over and over to get all the tokens, and how it was a certain amount within each of the districts instead of there just being one of every kind. A lot of those criticisms that I had for the previous game were addressed, and a few others arose in which this is, technically speaking, such a smaller game. It's a very small game. You can technically just finish it in less than 10 hours. If you go through story only, then yes, 10 hours is probably way more than what you need. I have completed this in about, what, 20 hours? And that goes for both regular and New Game Plus games. It's not all that long. Some people criticize it for it. Some other people think that that's the way that they decided to do it in order to make it available for the launch of the PS5. I think, personally, that it's good as it is. A lot of people really have to understand that not all games need to be about 60 hours long to be worth the price tag. The tech on this game is amazing. It's one of the first few titles for the PS5 with good reason, and it showcases a lot of what the console can do. So more than just being a, how to say it, a launch title, it's a little bit of a demo for what the console is capable of. Still not being noticed is good. And so, the gripes that people have with this game because of that, I don't see them. I really don't understand why that poses such a big problem, to be completely honest with you. I am one of those believers in quality over quantity most of the time. And I just appreciate the team and Insomniac for working so hard on these games at the same time they were developing a different type of game in Ratchet & Clank. But also, just in general, I appreciate a lot the fact that they put a lot of care into the IP. They care about the characters. They know what these characters mean for a lot of people. I probably should have told you, the guys that blink orange, they can actually see you even if you're camouflaged, so just a little bit of a heads up. You can't see me. And so, yes, I do love these games. I do love the way that they are played. Like, the gameplay is really, really good. Okay, it says that it's safe, but I need to get back up ASAP. You're safe. But yeah, that's pretty much all the criticism that I have to offer for this game specifically. Is that the only one left? I think that was it. Yep, never saw it coming. Here we go. We got the mission. And to level up past level 30, you're going to really need to replay a lot of missions. As you can see, 140,000 XP. It takes a while to get, because some of the missions give you 3,500. Some of them give you 5,000. It's not enough. Now, I really want to do something else while I do my outro, just to get the Platinum Trophy, because there's still one more trophy that I have yet to collect. But in order to do that, I really want to travel over to the Avengers Tower, which is right over here. Also, having a subway station right below Avengers Tower really doesn't seem like a safe choice to make. You know that this place is always going to be under some sort of attack, right? It's superhero central. Well, anyway. From the top. Roll down. Go into photo mode. Push the camera down a little. There we go. Now, we want to mess a little bit with the lighting, so I'm gonna adjust it. Not that. Okay. Camera type orbit. Yes. Do that. From Avengers Tower. Oh, here we go. Light mode. Gonna mess with this. And distance it less. Make it a little bit closer to Miles. From that, we can also place a sticker. These you unlock by clearing the benchmarks, so I really don't know what I really want to add, but I will add this one. J. Jonah Jameson would be proud. And with that, be yourself. we place that sticker there. You see Spider-Cat. And we can hide the UI. Just take the picture like this. Yes. And that's it. We got the Platinum Trophy.
The app saying there's a helicopter flying
And
around like it's possessed.
we got to talk to Dad. Even a year after he was gone. Heard his voice. Heard some new things. Had a real nice trip. Very nice birthday gift. After all that, guys, that is going to be everything for today and for this Let's Play. Thank you so very much for sticking with it. Get it? Because we're Spider-Man. I'm really looking forward to what Insomniac is capable of doing with the Wolverine IP, and I'm really, really looking forward for Spider-Man 2 coming out next year. But for now, I'm going to kick back, I'm going to relax, and I have a lot more other games to get through. Some that I've already talked about over here. I had big plans for a lot of series here, and I hope that you guys stick around. Help me see them to fruition. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.